Morning edition from NPR News. I'm David Green.
There are rules that you have to follow if you want to be part of society. Because society is a set of rules, and society is, not only is society a set of rules, but society also provides a set of rules. Then society is actually a group of people that are operating or functioning together as a set of rules, or following a set of rules for the purpose of feeling good. And so society is a set of rules designed to make people feel good. And this is why everywhere you go, everything that you do, everything that you have, it's related to a rule, and you got to follow a rule to have that. And one of those things is WaR, W-A-R, WaR. And there are rules to WaR, and essentially the first thing you have to remember is that WaR is not murder. And that's the first rule of society, as you have to remember, is WaR, W-A-R, is not murder. WaR is not murder. That's the first thing you got to know. It's just rules of society. And the first rule of society regarding WaR is that WaR is not murder. The second rule regarding WaR in society, because society is a set of rules, the second rule of WaR is that somebody's got to win the war. And in order for you to find out who's going to win the war, well, you have to fund the war. F-U-N-D, fund. Because you can't know who wins it unless you fund it. And that's the reason why you have to fund the war, to see who wins it. So, there are rules in society, and society is a set of rules. And society is a set of rules designed to make a group of people feel good. And there are rules to society, and one of those rules is WaR is not murder. And then there's certain ways that you can conduct WaR, because WaR is not murder, but WaR is still a set of rules. You got to follow the rules. And so there are certain ways that you're allowed to talk about WaR and think about WaR, and not only engage in WaR, but talk about WaR and think about WaR. So some things you can think about WaR, but you can't say, right? Like, for instance, you could say that no nation on earth deserves to live under a daily barrage of rocket attacks. And then, of course, that's one rule of society regarding WaR, is that no nation on earth deserves to have to live under a daily barrage of rocket attacks. And then, of course, another rule of society regarding WaR is that some nations on earth do deserve to live under a daily barrage of rocket attacks. And so these are two rules that you have to remember regarding WaR, is that no nation on earth deserves to live under a constant barrage of rocket attacks. And then, of course, the other rule of society regarding WaR is that some nations on earth do deserve to live under a constant barrage of rocket attacks.